And he goes, Gil, sweetie, stop bothering these fine adventurers with your smut again.
Oh, smut! Oh no!
Attack squirrel!
Oh my goodness. Momo, knowing that she has the book still, oh no.
Gale turns and says, Baker, sweetie, let me tell you something. This little one, they named their party after it. And she points to Niahm. And Niahm goes, huh. That gnome right there named her party after smut? That's one weird party leader.
Clericaler!
Almost gonna turn to Addilyn and just be like, I'm starting to be on Shaz's side in the name change.
The man nods. He goes, howdy folks, I'm the mayor of this here town. My name is Baker.
Oh no. We've met the mayor and he knows our name.
Addilyn is, as like he's coming over to say that, Addilyn's just gonna be like, clerical error it is.
He smiles, like he kind of just like ignores you. He just thinks you're eccentric and points.
No, that was like finishing up the conversation they were having.
Yeah, no worries. He points to Gale. He goes, this is Gale. She's my wife. She helps me run this here festival. He goes, if you be so kind, it is time for us to put our names into the jar. And he like picks up the jar that's on the table. That's filled with like a bunch of people's names. And he goes, for the person that gets chosen will be the one that we will call the leader of the Spring Festival. And along with that, they will have the honor to be judged in front of the Fae.
Ooh. I know this one.
What does that mean?
Well, back in my village we did this, but it was you know, they were food, you know.
Baker kind of like looks at him and goes, nothing so barbaric. If you are not worthy by the Fae, our warden keeps you safe. If you are found worthy by the Fae, you might have the opportunity to become someone known as the Fae Touched. He takes out like a what looks like to be like a crude drawing of someone else. And he goes, our only village member that has been touched by the Fae was our wizard of the town. And he like shows like a picture of like what looks like to be like a half dwarf with his hand, like with a handprint on his face that like takes up like the right side of his face. That does not look like it's paint. He got all sorts of power and interesting things by being one of the Fae Touched.
And where is this wizard now?
Well, unfortunately, he was struck down when he had the gall to try to challenge our protector Elemental in one-to-one combat. He believed the power of the Fae would protect him against the elements.
Were you there for this?
He shrugged. He goes, nah, but I heard the stories.
Interesting.
He kind of he goes, now it is time for everybody to put their name in. Please, as long as no one interferes with our warding spells and our assault lines, we will be able to make sure the Fae stay out of the festival and only give us judgment if it is positive.
Hold up.
My spidey senses are tingling.
I want to see if he's like not telling us something important here. Or leaving
Some
a critical
insight
detail.
check?
Yeah, some insight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
You kind of see that, like you don't really see anything like wrong about his story. Like if this is like he clearly believes what he's saying, and he looks like he's done this before. Like he does not seem to try to deceive you.
So he seems pretty casual about it. Just pretty like this is like same old song and dance for him.
He seems almost like enthusiastic about it, right? Like he wants people to be a part of it. He's happy about it.
Is that right?
Can Addilyn roll a history check based on if she's heard of any other sort of rituals based around the Fae?
Yeah.
And like this?
Yeah.
I can't find history. There it is.
Hell yeah. All right, ready? Lore dump. Lore time.
I'm waiting for that. You ready for this? Ready for this? No.
Okay. So basically, what you recall learning early on other continents is that a lot of people have something like a spring festival that's used to devote to the Fae, to kind of like honor them in one way or another, where they're invited to the festival. But with the festival being there, what they usually do is they usually surround. They make clear agreements with the Fae to not leave the festival grounds. Right? They are only permitted on the festival grounds, and they are invited under the idea of being a guest. Salt is placed outside of the festival grounds, so nothing else can come in with the Fae. And on top of that, they believe that, like, you can see that there's no iron at this festival, and nothing that could insult the Fae. And they understand that at a certain point, you must have to ring, like, bells are rung at the end of the festival to clear everything else out. You don't know about anything about Fae touch, though. You've heard rumors of Fae giving blessings, but if you give blessings, if they take blessings, they will expect something in return. And last but not least, they also believe that shit, I lost my train of thought. I think that's about it. So basically, do not insult or aggravate the Fae.
There have been rituals like this in other areas, other continents. Just be courteous of them, and it should be okay. And then she starts going back to the end because she has an iron letter opener.
That's fine. What happens is that Baker kind of looks at you and goes, "You're right on. And on top of that, whatever you do, do not tell a lie to the Fae. Do not accept any bargains. Do not converse with them outside of enjoyment. And if you feel the pull of the Fae, ring the bell. The bell will clear your mind, and then you'll be all set to go." So at this point, there, you see Baker hold out, and he goes, "Now, everybody, it's time to put your name in the jar. We have to let fate decide who gets chosen. You know what they say, you can't change fate."
Addilyn's going back to the end to put her backpack down.
Momo raises her hand and asks if that includes the adventurers.
Baker nods, and he goes, "It was fate that brought you here, right?"
The small nod.
Yeah. I'm gonna, kind of nervously put my name in.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Momo will as well.
In it for the party.
Would Albrecht like to put his name in there?
No.
Okay. What about Addilyn? Would Addilyn like to put her name in there?
No.
Okay. Baker shakes it up and he goes, all right. We will pull the name soon and shortly. He leaves the stand on the table. You see a Gale get up and start to pour the salt by the entrance and across everything else as she works her way down. And you see what seems to be servants taking food and loading it up onto the tables.
Wait. Run that back again. Pouring salt where?
Basically all around the perimeter.
Well, I kind of like, as that's happening, I walk around and like go to Addilyn, and I kind of like, it's just like, you see that?
Like this.
It's like we kind of like identify with, like, I kind of like give her like this like non-verbal cue of like, you see this, and see what's happening here. Or, we've seen that kind of thing.
She nods.
So it's that kind of border. Okay. Baker goes, all right, I got time to eat some food before this event starts. I hope you all enjoy your time at the festival. He walks away, leaving the jar unguarded.
Why do you do this to me?
You're just asking.
Is there anything to do at this festival other than eat?
It's eat and socialize. There's some people that you have not seen, or I guess there's one new person that really catches your eye that you haven't seen before. Besides that, there seems to be like, what looks like to be like a really like shitty like knock the cups over type game over by the tree over here. Like those
knock
festival
the cups over.
Yeah, so like they put cups down and they have you stand on a line and then throw like a beanbag to knock cups over. It's like
I
a
can
children's
do that.
game.
Easy.
Oh my goodness.
Children's game? Oh, easy.
Sorry, did I say children? I meant short person's game.
No, I mean it's easier because we have a low center of gravity. It's less angle.
Exactly.
Simple geometry. Didn't you ever play Overwatch?
My
Hope was
gosh.
right cornhole time.
on.
Okay, so
GM, I'm
So-
whispering you something real quick, okay?
yeah.
Just continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah, you're fine. So what'll happen is that the jar is left unguarded. It doesn't look like anybody's really paying attention. And then, kind of just like, they're all just kind of eating. Let's see. Adam, that is A-okay.
Okay, tell me what I need to do. Or just whisper me what I need to do.
1 second.
Addilyn,
Let's
let's roll
Yeah.
d20s and see who knocks down more cups.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
I'm gonna crush you in this. Look at that.
That's only 6 out
Bring
of
it.
20. Yo!
Oh my god.
No. I did the wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Cheating.
just-
You have to actually put the D.
All right. Best 2 out of 3.
Nat, what would you like to do?
Kind of, I'm gonna just like wander around.
Okay, you don't want to touch the jar at all?
I kind of do.
Of course she does.
Kind of want to let Cooper get into the jar.
You win this
Copper.
one.
Geometry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, while this is going on,
The sun was in my eyes.
Cooper goes through, and what would you like to? You just want Cooper to go ham on the jar?
Yeah, kind of.
Adam, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Starting from the top being 1A, right?
Where?
Give me a location for that.
For that?
Yeah, so like the top corner. being 1A.
So one is y-axis or one is x-axis?
Does we'll do one is X, Y, A is
Letters
Y.
are y. Okay, so it's gonna be one E. So like right here, where my cursor is.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. Well, this will be used for later. Don't worry, Adam's plotting something.
Oh gosh.
Beautiful.
Okay. So what happens is that Cooper goes through the material, or it goes through the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper brings you back a name.
Okay.
In the name, it says sleeve. Sliv. Whatever.
Shiv?
Ew.
Yeah, Sliv. Do you want to keep... What do you do with the name?
I'm gonna stick it in my pocket.
Okay. Do you have Cooper go in again?
Yeah.
Okay. Cooper comes out. Hold on. I gotta roll. One sec. Okay. Another name is pulled out.
Okay.
That name is Stella.
Who's Stella?
You haven't met Stella yet.
Okay, you can put Stella back.
All right. Do you want to go in again?
Yeah.
Okay. Name is pulled out. That name is Camilla.
My
I like
goodness.
Camilla. I mean, I can't take all the names, cause like
I mean, you can.
I could. yeah, we'll take that one.
All right. And then you go again. Or would you like to
Yep.
go again?
Yep, I'm just gonna keep going.
All right. Next name pulled out is Jorah.
Jorah's alright, but Jorah can go back in.
All right. You
gosh.
get the sneaking suspicion if you keep doing this, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah, true.
Do you want to go one more time?
I will go one final time.
Okay. Man. Copper goes in there and pulls out your own name.
Debate.
Debates, moral dilemma.
Can we get the Do You Want to Be a Millionaire music?
That's true.
Or that's Jeopardy. I will have Copper put it back in.
Okay. So what happens is that as that happens, Baker walks by, not noticing that Copper's on the table, and takes the jar.
No!
Is
Is copper in the jar?
There's Copper on the table.
Copper's on the table.
Okay, thank gosh. Okay. My heart's gonna skip like 3 beats, and then I'm gonna like make Copper come back and hop into my pocket.
Okay. Copper goes into your pocket unnoticed.
I will pat Copper on the head. Copper did good.
On the table, or on the thing, you hear Baker kind of stand and raise his voice, and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen of our great spring festival, it is time to pick this year's Fey Judge. He kind of like raises his hand and waves it about. And he goes, "First, I will pull the name." And as he goes to pull the name, you hear a whisper. "Hello, mortals. It's not just one name, but two this year, two. Yes, two." It's almost like multiple voices are saying it.
What direction are they coming from? The voices coming from?
All around.
All around?
We got omnipotence.
Albrecht reaches it on his back and puts his hand on the handle of his warhammer.
For the first one, we will choose to be judged. Okay, I'm gonna roll for the first one.
You do it.
Just a quick aside. Would it be awkward for me to keep playing this bean game while this is going on?
No.
No, you.
Sick.
He doesn't care.
I don't know what's going on. Damn
Oh,
it!
great party leader.
The first one to be chosen is Ugath. Ugath gets, like, waved onto the stage as he nods and he nods. And he walks up. He goes, "That's exactly what I needed. It's what I need to accomplish my goal." And Baker kind of just nods and says, everybody give it a round of applause for Ugath. Right? And that's where, like, everybody, like, cheers and whatever. And the cheering gets louder, and for some reason, everybody roll a I don't know, wisdom save, or an intellect save, or a constitution save. Whatever your highest one is.
Wisdom saving throw?
You said
Wisdom. Oh,
Wisdom,
show.
constitution, intelligence.
But what do you mean it was a 1?
Oh no!
Okay,
You're not
so
paying
What do you
attention.
mean
That's
it's
why.
a 1?
So what happens with everybody, except Shazafraz, everybody, like, feels like they're being, like, beckoned to clap and, like, beckoned to cheer. But instead, Shazafraz is cheering his heart out. He's yelling, "Yeah, oh God, yeah! Yeah!" And everybody else in the crowd is cheering and rooting him on. And what happens is that and everybody else resists the urge to cheer, right? Mm-hmm. And I mean, you guys could cheer if you want.
You
but
just cheer like normal, like at a normal level.
Yeah, you just, like, clap, right?
Yeah.
Golf claps.
And Ugath waits as a fae, some, like, wisp swirls in, and Baker shouts, "Wisp, you are invited for the annual judging. Do no harm, do no foul, do nothing to insist that you are no longer a guest of ours, and you shall be welcome." And the fae goes, "Yes, yes, yes, we know the drill." And it flies in front of Ugath. The world kind of goes silent. You cannot hear anything. You just go... You see Ugath talking to the wisp, and nothing else. In that moment, the silence breaks, and he goes, "Anything to get what I want." And his eyes flash like a bluish color. They were like a yellowish before, now they're blue. And he goes, "I am a Fae touched." And he walks out, like, out, down, back, without saying anything. Along with that, everybody's kind of just silent, or everybody goes back and continues to cheer like there's no tomorrow, like they're compelled to. And Baker goes, "The Fae are very generous with us this year. We shall bring up another candidate." And he pulls. And he pulls and he pulls. And in that moment, he pulls out the name. Let me roll. he pulls out a name that was not previously in there. He pulls out Momoe.